Hey guys, UltimatDjz here with another Teaching Trek video for you. Lots of stuff to cover in this video, and we're excited to share it with you. Before we start, though, please be sure to click the subscribe button. Click on the little bell notifier for future notifications about other videos that we do. Like this video and leave your comments in the section below so that we can answer those moving forward. All right, let's talk about Saru. Bizarro says, Saru, bad. Ooh, Bizarro, why do you feel that way? Because now that he works so good, or now that he's been repaired, now that he's working properly, Saru's pretty daggone good. Saru is pretty daggone good, depending on where you place him. Bizarro, it sounds to me like you're saying Saru is bad because you're using him for the officer ability. The officer ability is to reduce your opponent's weapons damage by, what, 60%? All right? And again, we've always talked, I personally hate those types of abilities. I think those abilities in almost every situation are not worth the card that they're written on. If you're going to get me a 1% benefit or a 3% net benefit, I'm out. Okay? Because on weapons damage, that matters none. That is not going to prevent Big Country from being able to defeat my ship. If I could load 25 of those officers and let them all stack, then sure. Okay? But Saru, in my mind, does not belong on a side card position. Saru's benefit is in the captain's seat. Saru's benefit is in the captain's seat where he can reduce the opponent's critical hit chances. Now, you might ask, Bizarro, what does that mean for me? That means that he is the game's very first anti-con. He is the game's very first anti-con, and it can be nasty. All right, it's a PvP version of Gala, says Stevens Aaron. That's exactly right. The chance of not PvP version of Gala, Stevens Aaron. You threw me off. All right, Gala reduces critical hit damage. All right, Saru is reducing critical hit chance. It's the PvP version of 9 of 10. All right, reducing critical hit chance. All right, Saru is every time your ship is hit by a critical hit, all right, Saru decreases the critical hit chance of the opponent by 10%. Now, let's start out base, okay? Somebody show me any ship you want. Show me the utility screen and show me your critical hit chance. All right, thank you very much. Here is a USS Enterprise showing a critical chance of 12%. Thank you for showing that. A critical chance of 12%, Medic. Thank you for sharing your Enterprise screenshot. 12%. Now, here's what's going to happen. Saru is in the captain's chair. He's procced and ready. All right? And Medic is going to come and attack my ship. All right? And let's do this shot for shot. He's going to come and attack my ship. My ship has con. So, let's say he attacks me, so I get the first shot off. And it's a regular shot, meaning Saru does nothing. Then he shoots me. It can be a regular shot or critical, doesn't matter to me. But because he shoots me, my con is going to proc and add 5 percentage points to my proc rate, which is also 12%. Okay? So next round, and by the way, if I'm not mistaken, this does not change your critical hit chances in the same round. It does accumulate, but it's not going to reset your critical hit chance till the next round. So he's going to throw one shot. Con is going to proc. Now I'm to 17%, but I'm still 12 for the round. All right. I'm going to shoot him in a non-critical, so nothing happens with Saru. He shoots me again with any shot, and Con's going to proc again. Now I'm up to 22% to start round 2, and that's all that fires for an Enterprise. 2 shots in round 1. All right? So his Saru did nothing because my shots were normal shots and not critical. But now going into round 2, I now have a 22% chance at firing a critical because of Con. I get to go first. Let's say I roll that die and I'm lucky 1 out of 4. And I throw a critical. Uh-oh. I threw a critical at Saru. Saru now, if he does not have synergy, is going to proc and reduce my critical chance by 10%. And again, This goes for the next round. I don't believe that proc rates change during the same round. Okay? So, my 22% for round 3 is now going to be reduced to 12%. So I threw a critical, Saru procs, now I'm down to 12. Now he throws a shot at me, okay? My con procs, I go back to 17, all right? I throw a shot at him that's regular, so Saru does nothing. And then he shoots me again. My con procs, I go to 22. Then I shoot him with a non-critical with my kinetic. A non-critical, for example, just using the storyline. Saru does nothing, and then he shoots me with his kinetic, and my con procs again and goes to 27%. However, without Saru, I would be at 37%. You follow what I'm saying? This, and by the way, we're only in round 2, and I've taken my critical hit chances in this scenario from 12% to 27% in 2 rounds. And Khan and Saru even dropped me 10%. So you see how effective Khan can be. All right. Without Saru, my Khan could be to 100% by round 5 or round 6, I believe. I think it's round 6. Okay. Sorry, Gregor's distracting me. Yeah, if your Khan is 5%, of course. And I get that. It could be 4%, it could be 3%, whatever. The math still stacks. And FYI, Saru is amazing against lower level Khans. Okay? Bizarro says, my con is 3%, and this could still be nasty. And it can be. By the way, your 3% con is nasty in and of itself. It may take you a few extra rounds to get to 100% critical chance, but you're still going to get there. All right? Now, Blokimon says, it's definitely a straight 10% reduction, not 10% of whatever your current rate is. Based on the testing that I have done, I believe that it is a straight 10% reduction, not 10% of whatever your current rate is. Because without con, he can get me to 0. Without con on my Enterprise, in the test that I ran, when someone ran Saru against me without con, by round 5 or 6, I never threw another critical for the rest of the battle. All right, so I don't believe that it's 10% of what your current rate is. I think it is just straight 10%, which is consistent with how 9 of 10 works. So Saru is a wonderful anti-con. If you're not running con, then I'm here to tell you, you're going to take, depending on what ship is attacking you, you're going to take 2, maybe 3 critical shots at all for the entire round. Think about what I'm saying to you folks. If you've got Saru in the captain's chair and you engage a ship that does not have con, the worst you are going to take is 3 critical shots, depending on what the critical chance is of the ship. We've got some screenshots here. Take a look. The Kelvin, 12%. The Franklin, 12%. Here is, why is this Kelvin 22%? Gregor, why is your Kelvin 22% and Big
Research.
Countries is only 12%? Oh, research. Holy smokes. All right, take a look at this auger from Blokimon, 9.7%, meaning that auger can throw 1 critical against Saru, and it's done for the entire round, because that auger does not have con in the bridge. All right, take a look at the Stella, 17%, Enterprise, 12%, and research helping that. Folks, are you hearing me? Are you seeing the benefit of Saru? And by the way, Quick Thinker says, so what you're saying is good to have in your base? Oh, heck yeah, man. Great base defense. Tilly is great base defense. All right, Saru, great base defense. You can eliminate all crits. You're going to take 1 or 2, but then they're done. Bizarro says, okay, I retract my bad statement. Saru, good. There you go. Saru is good, folks. So there is Saru. What do you think, community? I'd like to get your feedback, so leave your comments in the section below. Like this video, and be sure to click on the subscribe button. Click the little bell notifier, too, to be notified of future content that's coming your way. That way you are always in the know. My name is UltimatDjz. This has been another Teaching Trek video. We'll see you next time. Love you, mean it. Bye-bye.